Casey Hickox, a nurse who recently returned from West Africa, says that she will not obey her 21-day quarantine given to her by Maine and the CDC because she says it's a violation of her civil rights. Now, we spoke with local civil rights leader, President-elect Townsend Thomas of the Columbus, Georgia chapter of the NAACP to figure out just how civil rights violation is possible. You cannot make someone do something against their will, says President-elect Thomas. The decision to quarantine her was based on their opinion, not based on science. Once she tested negative twice within her incubation period, she was clear. You got to have some type of evidence to push that, and they had none, and that's how she won her case. But doctors from Maine report that Nurse Hickok violating her quarantine still puts herself and the general public at risk for Ebola.
There are other cases where individuals have not tested positive, did not believe that they were symptomatic, and quickly developed symptoms while they were out in the public.
Governor Nathan Deal and the CDC in Atlanta have set up restrictions for travelers coming into Georgia via the Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. They will be subject to quarantine. Columbus Regional Healthcare System is also prepared for any cases of Ebola coming into the city. Reporting live from the Midtown Medical Center, I'm Alexis Jarrett, WRBL News 3 on your side. The tides have turned for Republicans in the U.S. Senate as they take the majority in Congress. We hear from recently elected U.S. Senator David Perdue on his outlook for Georgia.
Most importantly, Georgians want good paying jobs. And to do that, we've got to get this economy going. We have to finally resolve our tax problems. And right now, Saxby Chamos is handing the baton over to me, and I'm going to fight for the fair tax.
Senator Perdue defeated Michelle Nunn for the 2014 midterm elections. His term is for 2 years and begins on January 3rd, 2015. Reporting live in the studio, I'm Alexis Jarrett for WRBL News 3 on your side. I discovered a hidden gem just inside Midtown Columbus. Located inside the Village on 13th, Midtown Coffee House offers the best place for you to bring your family, have a great cup of coffee, and enjoy some time with friends. So come on, let's go inside. It may look and smell like your average coffee shop with the sweet aromas of coffee and pastries filling the air. But if you take a closer look, you'll notice little signs that say, "Do good by drinking coffee." And that's what caught my attention. Talking to owners Angie and Mike Malalando, I found out more about how this little coffee shop is not just helping to build our community, but communities in Rwanda, Africa as well. After the horrible genocide in Rwanda in 1993 through 94, Land of a Thousand Hills Coffee went to the country to begin their farming program. They pay the farmers more than fair trade to grow these great coffee beans. The coffee then roasts in Roswell, Georgia. Their slogan is to do good by drinking coffee. And in our community, Midtown Coffee House is doing just that.
By drinking our coffee, it's putting money back into those farming communities who are actually doing all the work. And they put the money back into schools, orphanages, transportation to get to and from the farm. And so they're just really revitalizing that area, that war-torn area, and you know, putting community back in them, in their lives as well.
You can find out more about Midtown Coffee House and the Land of a Thousand Hills program by visiting www.midtowncoffeehouse.com or by visiting them on Facebook. Now, I'm going to do myself some good by enjoying this Rwandan chill. Back to you. When I think about fitness, my least favorite activity is running. But I decided to conquer my fears and get in shape. I'm around town with members of the Jeff Galloway Run, Walk, Run program that teaches beginners just like me how to train like a pro. Over 1 million people nationwide have used Jeff Galloway's proven coaching system to get off the couch and into running. Their training motivates beginners to run in 5Ks, 10Ks, and even in marathons.
The Jeff Galloway program is a run, walk, run training method, and this is our 4th training season in Columbus. This year we're training for the Soldier Marathon once again. We have about 50 members right now, and a very important component of the program called the Magic Mile, which is a 1-mile time trial that we do on the track here. That helps us determine the running paces for our group members. So as we progress through the training, everybody's in a group that suits them appropriately for their level.